Hi, I'm Poppy. 4 years of all-nighters, instant ramen, and enough coffee to fill a swimming pool have led to this moment. Graduation day is finally within reach. Psychology degree, summa cum laude, the whole 9 yards. I should be over the moon, right? But as I stare at my phone, thumb hovering over the send button, there's this knot in my stomach that won't go away. Just send it already, I mutter to myself, pacing around my cramped apartment. What's the worst that could happen? My mind immediately answers that question with a highlight reel of disappointments. My high school graduation, Diana and Richard showed up 40 minutes late, missed my valedictorian speech, then spent the whole celebration dinner talking about how Ethan made the junior varsity baseball team. My 19th birthday, they forgot completely until Aunt Vivian called to remind them. Then Diana sent a generic e-gift card with my name spelled wrong. My psychology department award ceremony last year. Nobody showed up at all because Ethan had a minor league game the same day. They're still your family, I remind myself, taking a deep breath before hitting send on the group text. My graduation's on Saturday. Hope you can make it. Ceremony starts at 10 a.m., Thompson Hall. I put my phone down and try to distract myself by organizing my graduation gown and cap. The little notification sound makes my heart jump. We'll try. Your father has an important meeting that morning. Might be late. Mom. No congratulations, no excitement. Just, we'll try. Another ping. Is Ethan coming too? We could all have dinner after if he can make it. Aunt Vivian, I type back, reminding them that Ethan already confirmed he can't come because he has some baseball thing. The response is immediate. Oh, that's too bad. We're all so proud of him making it to the minor leagues. Aunt Vivian. Nothing about being proud of me. I shouldn't be surprised. My phone rings and I feel a wave of relief seeing Professor Martinez's name on the screen. Hey there. Almost graduate. Just checking in on you. Just told my family about graduation. Got the usual lukewarm response. Their loss, Poppy. Remember what we talked about in our sessions? You can't control their reactions, only how you respond to them. Professor Martinez has been more than just my academic advisor. She's been the mentor I never had, the one who actually showed up to my presentations and celebrated my achievements. I know. I just thought maybe this time would be different, you know? Big milestone and all. Bring yourself some joy on Saturday, regardless of them. You've earned it. After we hang up, I stare at my cap and gown hanging on my closet door. 4 years of hard work, of proving myself, of excelling despite everything. Part of me hopes Saturday will be the day they finally see me. Really see me. The other part of me is preparing for another letdown. I pick up my phone one more time and text my friend Zoe. Think my family will actually show up and be present this time? Her response is quick. Don't hold your breath, but I'll be there front row. Air horn ready. At least someone's excited. I smile a little, caught between hope and dread as Saturday approaches. Saturday morning arrives with butterflies in my stomach as I get ready. My phone buzzes with encouraging texts from Zoe and Professor Martinez while I wait for any word from my family. Any sign of them? Zoe asks when we arrive at Thompson Hall. Not yet, but they promised they'd come. The ceremony begins, and halfway through the dean's speech, I finally spot them sneaking in. Diana, Richard, and Aunt Vivian, looking annoyed at having to find seats. When my name is called, Zoe's cheer rings out loud and clear. From my family's direction, just the distinct sound of Richard's ringtone, followed by him stepping out to take a call. After the ceremony, I find them near the refreshment table, Diana already complaining. These chairs were so uncomfortable, and that speaker went on forever. Did you even see me walk across the stage? Of course we did, Aunt Vivian says, not meeting my eyes. Really? Because Dad was on a call and you were on your phone. Don't start with the attitude. We showed up, didn't we? Let's just get to lunch. At the restaurant, Richard checks his watch repeatedly. We need to wrap this up by 2. Got a tea time with clients. On my graduation day? The world doesn't stop turning for a ceremony. Diana slides a small envelope across the table. Your gift. Nothing fancy. but it should cover some new work clothes. I open it to find a $50 gift card to Target. My stomach sinks, remembering the new car they gave Ethan for making the minor leagues. Oh, and we've got exciting news, Diana continues, suddenly animated. We're taking Ethan to Hawaii next month. 3 weeks at that resort he's always wanted to try. Hawaii? And what about celebrating my graduation? He works so hard with baseball, Aunt Vivian adds. He deserves a break. And I don't? I just graduated summa cum laude. Do you even know what that means? College is different than the real world, honey, Diana dismisses. I stand up, determined. I'd like to make a toast to 4 years of hard work. Poppy, people are trying to eat, Diana hisses. Sit down. Let her speak, Professor Martinez says firmly. You've always been so sensitive, Aunt Vivian sighs. We're here, aren't we? What more do you want? I excuse myself to the bathroom, fighting tears. Returning, I pause as their voices carry. God, she's exhausting, Diana says. Always needing attention. Psychology degree, Richard scoffs. Good luck paying off those loans with that useless paper. At least we can get through this lunch and be done with it, Aunt Vivian adds. I freeze, their words hitting like physical blows. Zoe spots me, her face falling as she realizes what I've overheard. Something breaks inside me, and something stronger begins to form in its place. I don't go back to the table. Instead, I text Zoe. Meet me outside. Can't do this anymore. 2 days later, I'm sitting in Professor Martinez's office, still processing everything. They've always been like this, but hearing it so clearly, I wipe away angry tears. What you're describing is a clear pattern of emotional neglect, Professor Martinez says, sliding a tissue box toward me. The question is, what do you want to do about it? Zoe leans forward. I vote we slash their tires. Tempting, but I have a better idea. I'm done letting them rewrite history. That night, I start digging. Old texts, emails, photos. Everything goes into a folder I label receipts. Every missed milestone, every broken promise, every time they chose Ethan over me. Look at this, I tell Zoe over coffee the next day, showing her a spreadsheet. They've told everyone they paid for my education, but I've got $87,000 in student loans. Meanwhile, they've spent over $100,000 on Ethan's baseball camps and equipment. That's seriously messed up. What are you gonna do? I'm still figuring that out. My phone pings with a text from Diana. Family reunion planned for July 4th weekend at the lake house. Grandparents, cousins, everyone will be there. Your attendance is expected. Perfect, I whisper. What's perfect? Zoe asks. They've just handed me the perfect opportunity. I call Professor Martinez that evening. A public setting with the extended family? That's a powerful opportunity to set the record straight. But are you sure you want to go nuclear? They've left me no choice. I'm done being the family scapegoat. I spend the next 3 weeks meticulously building my case. Photos of Ethan's lavish gifts next to my dollar store birthday cards. Screenshots of unanswered texts about important events. Bank statements showing I paid for everything myself while they claimed credit. When Aunt Vivian calls to check in, I decide to test my new boundaries. Just making sure you're coming to the reunion, Poppy. Your mom's been stressed about the planning. I'll be there, but I have one condition. I want 10 minutes to give a toast to the family. A toast? What for? To thank everyone for their support through college? Well, I suppose that would be fine, though you know how your mother gets about schedule changes. It's non-negotiable, Aunt Vivian. The silence on the other end is deafening before she responds. I'll let her know, but don't cause a scene, Poppy. This is a celebration. Oh, I'm counting on it. I send a deliberately vague text to the family group chat, looking forward to reconnecting with everyone and sharing my journey. Diana responds immediately. Don't make this about you. It's a family event. Isn't family supposed to care about each other's journeys? I reply. Richard chimes in. Just be on your best behavior. Your grandparents don't need any drama. My phone rings. It's Ethan, which is rare. Hey, they asked me to talk to you. Whatever you're planning, just drop it, okay? You're stressing everyone out. Funny how you only call when they put you up to it. Don't be like that. We're family. Are we? When's my birthday, Ethan? The silence tells me everything I need to know. That's what I thought. I hang up and turn to the final piece, a carefully edited video montage and slideshow. As I add the last clip, Zoe and Professor Martinez arrive at my apartment for our final review. Are you absolutely sure about this? Professor Martinez asks. I look at my completed evidence folder, then at the two people who've actually shown up for me. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. The lake house buzzes with activity when I arrive. Diana is arranging flowers, putting on her best hostess smile for Grandma Helen and Uncle Pete. Poppy, you made it! Diana calls out, voice honey sweet. In the kitchen, her tone changes instantly. Remember what we discussed. Keep it pleasant. Of course, Mom. I'm all about family today. I circulate strategically. Cousin Melissa corners me by the punch bowl. We missed you at Christmas. Diana said you were too busy with school. Actually, I was never invited. I show her the ignored text thread about holiday plans. That doesn't match what Aunt Diana told everyone. By dinner time, confused glances are being thrown at my parents. Aunt Vivian nervously introduces me. Poppy would like to say a few words. I stand, connecting my tablet to the TV. I've prepared a trip down memory lane. The screen shows my graduation photo. This was 2 weeks ago. I graduated summa cum laude. Next slide, empty chairs during my valedictorian speech. High school graduation? They showed up late, missed my speech. Each new slide brings gasps. Bank statements showing my student loans. Unanswered texts begging for support. Ethan's expensive gifts alongside my dollar store cards. Poppy, that's enough. Richard stands, face red. Let's talk about how you told everyone you paid for my education when I have $87,000 in loans. Diana attempts damage control. She's always been dramatic. No, Diana, Grandma Helen interrupts. Let her finish. Final slide, my acceptance letter. I've accepted a position with Mercer Psychological Associates in Boston. I start next month. I won't be in contact after today. You ungrateful, Diana starts. Save it, Uncle Pete cuts in. We've heard enough. The family disperses into shocked clusters. Cousin Melissa hugs me. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. As I leave, Richard follows. You've destroyed this family's reputation. No, you did that yourselves. 6 months later, I'm celebrating my first project success in Boston with Zoe and Professor Martinez. Heard from your mom? Zoe asks. Not directly. Grandma Helen says Richard's firm lost major clients after Uncle Pete pulled his business. Diana's bridge club uninvited her. And you? Professor Martinez asks. How are you doing? I look at my chosen family raising glasses in my honor. Never better. Turns out the best revenge isn't getting even, it's getting free. And that's where Poppy's story ends. What would you have done in her position? Was she justified in publicly exposing her family's toxic behavior? Or should family issues always be handled privately, no matter how severe the emotional neglect? The line between justice and revenge can be thin. Did Poppy cross it, or did she simply take back her power? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button to help others find it too. New stories are posted every day, so subscribe to catch the next one. Thanks for watching.